Coughlin and Suzuki. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a common element that Doc and Armia had were an ability to win back pucks. You talk about Doc being elo to do that. Is that an element that you want with those two guys, just to avoid getting hemmed in your own end?
I think Elo is very responsible and very aware of what's going on the ice. He's got a good mind, and I think he can anticipate. He probably wins pucks back differently than Docker and Army, but I think he's able to do that. I think he's got like I said, a good mind and got good pace, and he can win pucks back.
But is that a key element, I mean, in that decision and who to put with them?
No, yeah, I mean, it is, but honestly, I think it's a key element that we want to be better at as a team. Some guys have that more in their game. I think some guys don't value that as much as others, and we just got to keep pushing the group to value how important it is to win pucks back.
Back to the home opener, I just wonder what you've come to appreciate most about when Toronto's here Saturday night, like just everything that goes with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, growing up here, Hockey Night Canada, Saturday night, watching hockey with my dad, and, Toronto, Montreal, those are, didn't happen every Saturday night, so those were always special, and it's looking forward to it.
Maurice mentioned last night how,
Who?
Paul, okay. Maurice, how your PK had changed from when you faced him, and you've instituted a more aggressive sort of look to it, and he mentioned how it was more passive then. How much are you learning about that cat and mouse where you got to change things up from one
Yeah, you
to
do.
The next?
You got to be able to be less predictable, and everybody does video, and more the year progresses, there's more information. So, eventually I'd like to be able to, to not just be able to kill one way. We're just not there yet.
And even before the game, he was talking about how he doesn't know your tendencies and how it takes more work to prepare for a guy that he doesn't have a book on. Like, do you feel like, could you take advantage of that, the fact that guys don't know you as well?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but, how long is that going to be, right? You always have to.
It's a short window.
I know. So, you constantly have to evolve, get better, be less predictable for the other team. You can't be a one-trick pony and think it's just going to work. So you got to constantly, find ways to not be predictable for the other team, but also make sure you're predictable for your team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's I actually like the cat and mouse that you're talking about. It's probably one of my favorite things to look at other teams and see how they play and where we can expose them. And I feel because I like it so much, I feel it's a good sign. I think it's something I'm probably going to keep getting better at, and I'm looking forward to it.
Merci, Coach.
Merci.